Hello everyone, this is Bill with Bill's Backyard. Start with the vegetable garden a little bit. Got some tomatoes, peppers, radishes. That is a cucumber, peppers, tomatoes. These are dwarf tomatoes, by the way. And then I have sweet peppers and cucumbers. Another pepper, some more tomatoes. Just cleaned the bed out, getting ready to plant some more. Kiwi vine. It's a female, but I lost the male, so no fruit. LOL. Have to get me another male. Blueberry bushes. I've been eating on the blueberries. Looks like I picked all the ripe ones off so far. Oh no, we got one here, right here. Oh, that's good. Two different varieties, two more different varieties. Another variety of blueberries here. As you can see, my sherbet berries flowering like crazy. The red raspberries are about gone. The yellow raspberries. Is this one ready? Not quite. How about this one? Is this one ready? Not quite. Blackberries. I've had one blackberry. Two different varieties here. Honeyberries. They're getting close. Oh, looks like we have one here. Oh yeah, look at there. Nice blackberry. Checking to see if any of these are ripe. I don't see any. Oh, those blackberries are good. Some more cantaloupe. Flowers. This is my hummingbird mix that I threw in here last year. As you can see, I have some butterfly peas. Quite a few of those, and just some more herbs. Strawberries. Flowers for pollinators. And then we got zucchini. As you can see, it's flowering. I do have some zucchini in here. You have to come in here. I did put up some more shade screen here for my tropicals, and let's see if I can fix it up just a little bit more. Needs to come up. There we go. Here we go. Just do this. Not getting my, there we go. There we go. So, trying to protect my tropicals in here. Tangatuba. It was flowering, but you can see getting a little bit here. The sun skull, blackberry fruit, strawberry tree. This is one of my newer ones to the backyard. It's a wax jambu. You can see my cherry trees. Kind of got a little bit. So, little Java there, but I'm getting new growth. Some more strawberry trees. Cutie. You can see the sun's going on it a little bit. So my tropicals are doing good. Soursop. My Zang's black Suriname cherry. My monkey orange. Lemon drop mangosteen. Look at all the new growth. I got a Java de Cava. My sugar apple. This is new. It's a white currant. Cha-cha. Yellow sapotes growing like crazy. Jabos are doing good. Brown sugar Sopadilla, flushing out new growth. And my mango tree. So that's what I got kind of back in here for now. Some carrots and some more herbs, flowers. Green beans starting to flower. Looking really good. Good nitrogen fixing here. So, but really pretty green beans. More herbs. And of course we have the flowers, carnations. My Pomano melon. It looks like I have some lettuce growing in there. I'll have to pull that, put that in the house. Lemongrass, doing good. Artichoke, it's doing real well. Lemon tree, picked a ton of lemons off the other day, but you can see where all this new growth, I went in here and chopped back, but boy, lots of new growth coming on the lemon tree. Gave it a good haircut, had some branches break. I got this from Dream Green out there, and it's Florida. It's a cranberry hibiscus. You can see it's starting to kick on some more new growth. I put it in the ground here. The cherimoya, it's really doing good. It's loving it right here. Just enjoying. Got some chives. I had this moringa tree in a pot for the longest time. I got it in the ground. It's growing about 2 inches. It's really starting to take off. And then another Pitanga tuba here flowering like crazy. I don't know if I'll get fruit on this year. It flowered last year too, and I didn't get anything on this, but we'll see. We will see. Definitely, but it's really flowering. The comfrey, I gotta chop a little bit more of that and drop. Ice cream bean kind of froze back to the ground this winter, but boy, look at the new growth. And then another Pitanga tuba I put in the ground. Just amending the box here. One of the sunflowers, I stepped on it, dropped it, so it's chop and drop anyway. Got some bunch of mulch from somebody I know, and I got bags of it over there. This here is, I move the Logan Blue Q here. You can see the new growth. I also moved the white loquat in here. I gotta get in here and separate. This Jabo, man, this thing is growing like crazy. I think I should get in here and just give it a good haircut. But it's doing real well, as you can see. I don't know what variety of Java de Cava this is. I got it in a nursery there in Vista, there in San Diego. But man, it's just sprouting out. Let me come back around here. Peanut butter plant, looking good. Looks like something's eating on it. So a little pest. Quamuck's looking real good. Ice cream beans are looking good. Black sapote looks like it's getting ready to flower. The Logan, or no, this is a lychee. Sorry about that, not Logan, lychee. The strawberry tree, Jamaican cherry tree, just flowering like crazy. I got this from Alan out there in Arizona, and it came in a 4-inch container. He shipped it to me from Arizona. I let it grow, and then I put it in this big pot. I may have up-potted it into a too big a pot, but boy, since I put it in here, it's really flowered. Really doing real well in here. I don't think I'm gonna put this in the ground. I'm gonna keep it manageable. I got this for my grandson, Lincoln. Plus I like sweet fruit myself, I must admit. I gotta put some chips in that box. As we pan off over into here, we got some more cucumbers, flowers. I do have some watermelon planted. I don't know if it's going to come up or not. Tomatoes. And I got to get into this box. This is my next project here. Get all this chopped out and get it replanted. Flowering currants. Another box I thought would do good. I got a green bean plant. I had 6 or 7 of them. That's the only one left, and it looks like it's dying. I don't know why. I'm not gonna have to get into that box and amend it real well. I grew the peppers and in here last year, and I just don't know. I don't know what it is about this box. I got a melon growing here. As you can see, I have pepper plants. Oh, I already had one. Oh, look at the peppers. I gotta get in here. Poblano and a jalapeno, some pineapple. Another melon. We got strawberries, and I know there's strawberries in here ready to go. Or something was in here eating them. Probably something in here eating them. One thing I learned, you gotta share with the critters. Tomatoes, I gotta pick some tomatoes today. These are the little yellow cherry tomatoes. They're really good. Ever-bearing mulberries, doing okay. Spicy Z. Apple tree. Oh, I do have an apple. Just when I didn't think I'd have apples. Look at there. We have an apple. I don't know if that's the only one I got, but I do have an apple. And that's pretty good. I will be grafting onto this tree though, definitely. So I'll start picking the hardier branches and for this upcoming. You can see where all it flowered, but I don't know if any more apples are gonna take, but hey, at least I get to try one apple off of it if it makes it. You can see where I cut the trees back and they're taking off. Starting to grow. I gave it a little bit of a haircut. They're getting a little wild. I know there's fruit on here. There's a good old Dapple Dandy. There's a couple pieces of fruit on there. You can see I cut this back and it's just, man, it's just taking off. It's crazy, crazy how much these trees just put on. And you can see the fruit in here. Once again, I cut it back and it's just growing like a weed. Let's go back around over here. Coming back around on the Spicy Z. The grapevine, I did cut some back off the front here. But we're gonna have some grapes, folks, definitely. And this is a Thompson seedless grape. I can grow this here. I don't get as much powdery mildew here because of the overcast, but it burns off pretty quick. As you can see, we're starting to get breaks in it. Not like Orange County. They have a hard time growing this grapevine there because they get socked in too much. It'll burn off. We'll get some nice warm sun coming out here pretty soon. We're in kind of a cooling stage. We were up in the 90s. Cotton candy apium. I don't see any fruit on it, but I'll wait. I butchered this tree way back, trying to keep size on it. I did get quite a bit of fruit on it last year. So this year I'm just going to manage this tree and get the spring wood on there. And for next year's crop, that's what I'm after. But you can see I have the main design. Passion fruit. Man, I have passion fruit everywhere. Everywhere. I have passion fruit. And you can see all the flowers. Is it ready? Not quite. Still a little hard. But the Flavor Delight has some fruit on it. That tree's been in the ground 3 years. 3 years, no fruit that I know of. I haven't seen any. Got quite a bit of fruit on that tree last year. This is its second year in the ground. Got a couple of pieces of fruit, got a few this year. These have been in the ground a couple of years. No fruit. This is the first year I'm getting fruit off of these trees. First year in the ground here, Burgundy plum. I did take off all the plums on here. I do not want this tree to fruit yet. I got to get in here and clean up the box. My Cahola Logan came back from the dead. Yeah, these trees here, these are on Viking rootstock. Yeah, there's some fruit on here, definitely. The pear tree. This is the first year in the ground. It flowered real nice this year. I don't see, I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm picking off any fruit that it's putting on. I do not want it to fruit this year. I don't see any fruit on it, which is good. I gotta cut this back, but you can see the new growth. It's just doing real good here. The tree I shouldn't let, peach tree that I shouldn't let get so many peaches on it. But man, this little peach tree, I got one piece of fruit off of it last year. This is its second year in the ground, and I picked a lot of peaches off this tree. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10 pieces of fruit this year. Really good white freestone peach tree. Bananas, Bakash figs. Got quite a few figs on here. Peter honey. Got quite a few figs on here. I haven't done much to these fig trees. This year I'm gonna up pot them. And I think I'm gonna leave them in pots. I haven't really decided. I was thinking about putting one out front, but I'm not sure yet. I may put another type of tree out front. We have blood oranges for next year. I was over here watering, and look at here. The pineapple guava's been flowering like crazy, and Man, oh, that's good. Flowers are really good. Look at it's going to be busting a lot of blooms. Look at all this. This tree last year, I think I got 2 fruit and the rats got 4. It almost froze all the way back to the ground, and it came back, and it's doing real well. It's really healthy. You can see beautiful flowers, just beautiful. So that's a pink Hawaiian guava, and then the lemon guavas here. This thing produced a ton of fruit last year. You can see it's still flowering, and I'm getting fruit, as you can see right there. This thing produced a lot of fruit last year. Man, that's good. I gotta have another one. I gotta cut back on the grapevine here. Gotta get rid of, clean all this up. But you can see the grapes right next to the water, my rain barrels. I gotta get in here and cut it back a little bit. Let's go out to the parkway and see what's happening. My other pineapple guava, it's been flowering, so we'll see. My Stark Donut Peach, I picked off all the fruit on this. No fruit. This is the first year in the ground, but it's really starting to beef up on the trunk, what I want. And then jujube, sugar cane, flowering like crazy. Look at the new growth here. So it's doing real well out here on the parkway. I just gave it a good drenching. Trying to get these roots. This is the first year in the ground, trying to get the roots established, main thing. But it's flowering. The cocoa, you can see it's flowering. It's starting to put on a little bit of growth on it. I got a couple of sunflowers I planted out here. The persimmon tree's dropping persimmons, but it does have some persimmons. Once again, it's the first year in the ground. I'm getting yellow leaves. I don't know if I'm watering too much or what. I did fertilize this tree, and we'll see. We'll see what's happening here. Well, as far as that goes, if I need to cut back on watering or what, but man, it's got a few persimmons on it. I just want it to root in. I don't know why the leaves down here look real good, but the new ones coming in are getting yellowing. I think it's a deficiency, so I did fertilize this with chicken manure and a organic fertilizer. So we'll see. I know that they don't require a lot of water, but it is a young tree. I'm just trying to get the roots established on it. The white pomegranate's been flowering, but dropping the flowers. This is the first year in the ground. I don't think it's going to hold any. It kind of did the same thing last year in the pot. It flowered real good and then dropped all the flowers. It's still a young tree. I got excited when it started flowering, but it's got a lot of new growth. Once again, roots need to get established in the ground here. So I planted this parkway this year, and I had these boxes kind of amended up, especially over here, and in preparation for these trees. So we'll just see what happens. Look at the passion fruit, folks. Passion fruit grows good here in Southern California. I want to get another variety, Kevin, that's in Orange County there. It has a little food forest going on there. He's got some different varieties of bananas and passion fruit. I need to go give him a visit and maybe pick up some stuff. I'd like to get some scions from him too. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I cleaned out here so I could walk through here, but also to give me some more sunlight on my Combolas. The Kerry variety is really taking off. It's flowering. It's its second year in the ground here. So I'm letting it flower. Maybe it'll go to fruit. The ice cream bean, I'm thinking about putting that in the ground. My other Combola, this is the first year in the ground, and it looks like it had a little struggle, but we're seeing new growth, which is I'm very excited about that, to get that new growth. Once again, I got a bunch of wood chips. We got bags full of them. I gotta go get some more tomorrow. I need at least probably 3 more bags. I don't know if I'll get bananas off my dwarf Cavendish. It kind of died back from the winter, and all this is coming back. And I looked, got one that when I chopped and dropped all the pups and all that stuff, I left this one in this year, but all these came up. The Champagne Loquat. I got some coming up, and it looks like this branch broke. Yeah, it looks like it's, so I gotta cut back on this tree and kind of size it up. The Barbados cherry, it's new, it's first year in the ground. It's been flowering like crazy. I don't know if we'll get any fruit on it. My main thing right now is to get the roots established in the ground. But you can see that it's flowering. And then, oh boy, one of my most favorite fruits, white sapote. This is a Vernon variety. I gotta paint the top of it in here, especially when we start getting into 100-degree weather. Looks like I gotta fertilize this tree. It's going through cycling, but you can see I have fruit on it. It is still flowering like crazy. It's been flowering, so I'm gonna get in there and fertilize this tree today. You can see the peach tree. Yeah, I thought I stripped it down even more, but man, those are some big peaches too. Candy heart to go with the sweet treat. That's a sweet treat right there. This is a candy heart. These two will, production will kick up on it because of the 2 trees together, just like the cotton candy and the flavored delight. It'll really help. Well, that's about all I got today, except for all the seeds I got started and all that kind of good stuff. I'll do another video on that and the front yard. But this is the backyard right now, and you can see, look at all the lemons. And then I still have lemons on here, but this tree is a producer of lemons, definitely. All right, everybody, have a great Sunday. This is in the beginning of June.